you see my screwdriver?
Have you tried looking in the bread bin?
The bread bin?
Yes, I found the bread knife in your toolbox after you'd been using it yesterday, so you probably put your screwdriver in the bread bin.
Don't be silly, Jude. If I put it in the bread bin, I'd know, wouldn't I?
Well, you didn't know you put the bread knife in your toolbox. You are getting very absent-minded.
Who's absent-minded?
You are. That's why I'm having to unblock the sink, because I did ask you to do it and you forgot.
No, I did do it. It must have got blocked up again. I'll have to take off the U-bend. Jude, I am not absent-minded.
If you say so.
I do. Dad. What did I come in here for?
Your screwdriver, and I said that you might have absent-mindedly put it in the bread bin.
All right, then I'll prove I didn't put it in the bread bin. There we are. Totally devoid of screwdrivers.
What's that?
What?
That.
Oh, that screwdriver. No, this isn't the screwdriver I'm looking for. I'm looking for the one with the wooden handle. Now, have you seen it?
No. Where did you leave it?
If I knew where I'd left it, I wouldn't ask you if you knew what it was, would I?
But you would know where you'd left it if you weren't absent-minded.
June, I am not absent-minded.
No, dear. Oh, there's the front door.
Yes, I know.
Aren't you going to answer it?
Of course I'm going to answer it.
It's in a hole in the wall in the hall.
I know where it is, June.
Oh, good.
Watch it.
Good morning. Could I interest you in a raffle ticket? It's for the church.
No, thanks. I don't want a church.
Actually, I meant that the church is organising the raffle.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Do come in.
So it is for a very good cause. The church roof, in fact. You see, there's a hole in it.
Ah, well, I thought churches were supposed to be holy.
What? Oh, I see, yes. Very funny. But the hole really does need repairing. You see, every time it rains, it drips in on the organist.
Couldn't he use an umbrella?
And there are some very good prizes. I mean, the first prize...
Right, skip the commercial. I never win anyway. Now, how much are they?
They're in books of 5. 5 for £1.
I'll have one.
Thank you. There we are.
I meant one ticket.
Well, you see, I've ripped them off now.
Yes, you ripped me off as well, haven't you?
Oh, sorry. What was the name?
Muggins.
Is that with 2 G's?
Medford.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Who was it?
The church on the scrounge again. They just took me for £1.
It wasn't for a new font, was it?
New font?
Yes, someone called round yesterday collecting for a new font.
Oh, there's a trouble with the church. They just don't think, do they?
Think?
Well, no, they've just taken £1 off me towards the repairing a hole in the church roof.
So?
Well, if they put the font under the hole, they wouldn't need to repair the roof, would they?
No, that wouldn't work.
Oh, yes, it would. And be very practical, too. I mean, save the vicar getting his hands wet when he was doing a christening. He could just hold it under the drip. I name this child John Anthony Drip.
No, it wouldn't work because the font leaks. That's why they want a new one, so I gave them £1.
Well, another £1? It was only last week I gave him £1 towards new pews, and that's a waste of money if there ever was one.
Oh, why is it?
Well, what's the point in having new pews? If you've done something wrong, you're on your knees praying. And if you haven't, you wouldn't be in church in the first place.
Maybe you wouldn't, but some people go to church for other reasons.
Do they?
Terry, the church is a spiritual support, something for the parishioners to lean on.
Yeah, I suppose so. And by the same token, the parishioners are something for the church to lean on.
Are they?
Well, they just lent on me for £1. I just hope somebody up there's adding it all up.
Adding it all up?
Yes, when I pass through those pearly gates to take my place in the eternal home, the amount I've given my place ought to be next to Cliff Richard.
I think we should support our local church.
Support it, yes, but I'm shoring it up. I mean, you're always doing things for them.
I help them out occasionally, yes.
Occasionally, you collect jumble and look after a stall in the bring and buy sale. You are always working for the church.
Now, don't exaggerate, Terry. To hear you talk, anyone would think that I work for the church every minute that God sends.
You do. That's why he sends them, so you can work for the church.
Must be at least a month since I did anything for them. Oh, now, look, if you'll excuse me, I really must get on.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Making some cakes for the church. It's the old folks' annual tea party this afternoon, and I always make them a couple of dozen rock cakes. They really enjoy them. They say they melt in their mouths.
Well, they need to, don't they? Half of them haven't got any teeth.
That's an awful thing to say. You'll be old yourself one day.
Oh, well, I hope when I am, I don't have to resort to sucking free rock cakes. Here. I wonder if Cliff Richard's wife makes rock cakes for the church.
He isn't married. Though I believe he was rather friendly with Sue Barker.
That's probably why our tennis went off. She was too busy baking rock cakes.
Yes. Well, if you don't mind, I must get on with mine.
Well, I'm not interrupting you. I mean, you should be able to bake and talk at the same time. Delia White can.
Delia White. Delia Smith.
Oh, Delia Smith?
Yes. And she doesn't have her husband coming into the kitchen because he's absent-mindedly lost his screwdriver.
For the last time, I'm not absent-minded, Delia. June.
Well, now you are here, will you make yourself useful? Could you open that drawer for me, please? My hands are a bit floury. Thanks.
Oh, my screwdriver! I'm sorry. Does it hurt?
Well, of course it hurts.
Well, come over here. Let's get it.
No,
Let's get it under a
careful.
cold water
Careful,
tap.
Terry.
Don't worry.
Oh, no, Terry, please.
Don't struggle. The pain will soon go.
You are holding it under the hot tap.
Is it all right? Oh, look, it's swelling up.
Yes. Here.
You're not divorcing me, are you?
It's an idea. Look, I don't want my rings on if my finger's swelling up, do I?
Sorry, you haven't broken it, have you?
Ah!
Just testing. How's the throbbing?
Still going strong. How are the rock cakes?
Going from strength to strength. As their destination is the church, I'm thinking of renaming them Rock of Ages cakes.
Well, it's certainly taking you ages to make them.
Well, I want to do justice to them, and I certainly am. Yes, they're coming on very nicely. Could you do that for me now? And you, June, you thought that I couldn't make them.
I did when you put them under the grill, yes.
They would have been perfectly all right under the grill. I mean, you can cook sausages under the grill.
Well, sausages aren't rock cakes, are they?
No, but you can cook sausages in the oven, so it follows that you can cook rock cakes under the grill.
Well, following that logic, you could fry rock cakes in the frying pan.
No. They stick to the bottom of the pan.
Oh, Terry, you haven't.
Well, I couldn't get them all in. Couldn't get them all in the oven. But the ones that are in are coming on very well. I'm very pleased with them. I've just had a look at them. I think I've surprised you with my cooking, haven't I, June?
No. I remember one time I was ill and you made me a bread and butter pudding.
Yes. Well, I think I can improve on that because I was never totally happy with my bread pudding. I couldn't quite get the custard to permeate into the bread properly.
Perhaps it might have been better if you'd taken the wrapper off the bread.
I did take the wrapper off the bread.
Well, it tasted as if you hadn't.
Well, perhaps it was just a bit stodgy.
A bit?
Well, the birds enjoyed it. The sparrows were eating it all day.
I know. It had grounded them.
If I am such a bad cook, why have you entrusted me with the rock cakes?
Well, I can't cook them, can I, now that you've squashed my finger? I just hope you've made a reasonable job of them.
We'll soon know. That's the timer. Oh. Thank you very much. Have a rock cake. Thank you. Oh, June, dinner's nearly ready. Grilled gammon and corn off the cob.
Corn off the cob?
Yes, I think I've overboiled.
Oh, dear. Darling, what did you do with my rings?
Your rings.
Yes, I gave them to you when I took them off. Where did you put them?
Have you looked in the bread bin?
Terry, you haven't lost them, have you?
Of course I haven't lost them.
Well, where are they then?
I remember. I mixed them up with the rock cakes. Yes, I found them. I found them when I was knocking up the mixture. There we are.
Thank you. Hey,
What?
my diamond's missing.
What?
The solitaire diamond out of my engagement ring. Look, it's missing. It must have fallen out.
Well, it must be here. I mean, I couldn't have... You don't think I...
Terry, you haven't baked it in the rock cakes, have you?
Well, it's possible. I mean, I might.
My diamond? And it's worth over £500.
Well, we'll get it back. We'll simply go and get the rock cakes back.
Well, they've probably eaten them by now.
Well, that's it then. The one who took the rock cake with the diamond in will have found it. And if he didn't, he's worth 500 quid more than he thought he was.
It's no joke, Terry.
No, of course it isn't a joke, June, of course. But with a bit of luck, the rock cake in question might not have been eaten.
Well, you must find out.
Yes, I will, right now.
Yes.
I'll go and find the front door.
Yes. What?
Hello, Terry. Come on in.
Vicar, it's about the rock cakes.
Oh, there's no need to apologise, Terry. I expect June had a bad day.
Huh?
Oh, incidentally, can I send you some raffle tickets? We're having a raffle to raise some money to repair the church roof. The first prize...
Actually, Vicar, I've already been done. I mean, I've already bought some, a quid's worth.
well, perhaps a donation towards the new font, then?
And June has already given.
Well, we were hoping for a donation from all our parishioners.
Oh, were you? Oh, well. There we are, then.
Oh, most generous. I'm quite sure that God will give you your reward in heaven.
You'll need to. At this rate, I'll be skint when I get there. You'll be all right, though, won't you? Now, look, about these rock cakes.
Yes?
Now, were there any left after the party?
Yes.
Oh, good. How many?
All of them.
All of them? Oh, the thankless old so-and-so. Didn't anybody even try one?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Mrs. Higginson.
Ah.
You thought she had lockjaw.
Are you suggesting there was something wrong with them?
Oh, no, of course not. Well, not a lot.
Well, that's the last time I cook them. In future, they can cook their own rock cakes.
Oh, I see. You made them.
Oh, yes, well, June was going to, but I trapped her hand in the drawer and she was silly enough to hurt her finger.
Oh. I hope it isn't too distressing.
Well, it is, yes. I mean, I put a great deal of effort into those rock cakes.
No. I mean, I hope it isn't too distressing for June.
Well, actually, it might save me some trouble.
Oh?
Yes, could I have my rock cakes back, please?
Oh, yes, well, no, I'm afraid that won't be possible. You see, I threw them in the pig bin.
In the pig bin? My rock cakes?
Cast them to the swine, as it were.
Well, you'll just have to uncast them now, won't you, Vicar?
Well, that's just it. You see, in the meantime, Mr. Hargreaves, the man who keeps the pig, has collected the pig bin. Oh, I can give you his address if you like.
Oh, how kind of you, Vicar.
Is that you, Terry?
Could you get in, please?
You have been a long time.
Well, there's been some complications.
Complications? What sort of complications?
Oh, yes.
It's a pig, Terry.
Yes.
What are you doing with a pig?
There's a perfectly logical explanation for this, June.
Well, I can't wait to hear it.
Well, sit. See, I made a batch of rock cakes and nobody ate the rock cakes, so the vicar put the rock cakes into the pig bin. And Mr. Hargreaves collected the pig bin and fed the rock cakes to the pig. Now, your diamond is in the rock cake and the rock cakes are in the pig. So, if the diamond is in the pig, it will have to eventually come out of the pig. So, I paid £10 for the pig.
I see. So all we have to do is wait until the pig...
Performs its bodily functions, I think is the polite way of putting it, June.
Yes, and when the pig performs its bodily functions...
Well, you can have your diamond back.
And in the meantime...
Well, you could always wear the pig on your finger.
And while we're waiting for the pig to oblige, where are we going to keep it?
Well, I haven't thought of that yet.
Well, don't you think you should?
Well, we could tie it to your clothesline post in the garden.
Supposing I want to hang out some washing.
Well, the pig won't mind. I mean, it'll only be just for tonight. By tomorrow morning, your diamond will have safely completed its journey.
By morning, your diamond will safely have completed its journey.
What?
That's what you said on Saturday. And today's Tuesday.
I didn't know we got a constipated pig, did I? That is why we're at the vet's.
Well, I only hope he can help. I'm fed up with people coming to the front door and saying, do you know you've got a pig on your lawn? And he's eating us out of house and home.
You haven't been giving it food, have you?
Of course I have. Too much food. Last night, it had 5 pounds of potatoes, a whole cabbage, and it still wanted more.
Well, of course it would. Pigs are like that. I mean, they'll keep eating as long as you're prepared to feed them. I mean, the remains of our chicken and chips in a basket would have been quite sufficient for it. I gave it last night. But especially as it ate the baskets.
It ate the baskets?
Well, I didn't know it was going to.
Oh, Terry, those baskets were 3 pounds each. They were from Habitat.
Well, now they've found a new habitat.
Honestly.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
That's our pig.
Pig?
Yeah. It's constipated.
What are you feeding it on?
Baskets.
My wife's very upset because it ate her baskets.
Pigs will eat anything. They'll even eat coal.
Go on.
Yeah, a fully grown pig can eat as much as a bag of coal a day.
Oh, hope Arthur Scargo doesn't find out. The price of pork could go up, you know.
You say it's constipated?
Ever since I bought it on Saturday.
Change of environment, probably. Make sure it's got enough room for exercise. That's a rule for animals in general, anyway.
Oh, you know about animals, do you?
A fair bit, yeah. Mice are my speciality.
Oh, you got a mouse in there?
Yeah. Champion mouse, actually. It's sired over 100 litres.
Really?
What's the matter with it? Exhaustion?
Something wrong with its claws.
Well, can't be much wrong with it if it's sired 100 litres. Do you think we could have a look at it?
Yeah, sure.
Oh.
It's worth over 50 quid, that.
What a little beauty. Isn't that a little beauty, Jimmy?
Yes, it's lovely.
Do you think I could hold it?
Oh, no, I don't think so, no.
Well, I know how to hold them. I used to keep mice when I was a kid.
Go on, then.
Oh.
Careful, careful.
Yeah, come on. Oh, what a little beauty. Isn't it?
Careful.
I've held hundreds of mice. And what about these claws? Oh! No, pigs have got very thick skin.
Not the pig, the mouse!
Can you see it?
Yes, it's... Oh! It bit me! Your pig's bit me!
It's bitten, Terry.
Yeah.
Get that mouse out!
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, huh? No damage done.
Compared to what there's gonna be, no.
I don't think I've ever felt so foolish in my entire life.
June, you did hear what the man at the vet said, didn't you?
Yes. He said if you ever crossed his path again, he'd break both your chins.
I mean, what he said about the best way to cure the pig's sluggish system. Make sure it gets plenty of exercise, which is why we are taking the pig for a walk.
Why do I have to come along?
Because if it decides to part with your diamond during its walkabout, we have to have the means of getting it back. I mean, I can't cope with the pig and carry the bucket and shovel at the same time.
We won't meet anyone we know, that's all.
Come on, then.
Come on.
That's a good boy. Here. Come on. Terry, what are you cooking?
Vindaloo curry.
I thought we were having sardines on toast for supper.
Oh, no, this is for the pig.
Vindaloo curry?
Yeah. Can you think of anything better to cure a sluggish system? That's why they call it Vindaloo. You eat the Vinda and want to go to the loo. Bit more curry powder, I think.
Perhaps he doesn't like curry.
What?
Well, the pig. Pigs might not like curry.
Of course they do. I've had curried pork many a time. That's better. Now, would you pass the bowl, June?
Oh, Terry, the sink's still bunged up. When are you going to unblock it?
Just after I've unblocked the pig. There we are. Fit for the king, little pig.
Would you like me to ask it if it would like a side order of poppadoms?
June, have you got a better idea?
Try syrup of figs.
Oh, I have. They're in there. Would you care for a bombouche? All right, back in a second. Won't be long now. I told you so.
Terry,
Yeah.
it's gone.
Come.
Yes, sir.
Ah, good evening, officer.
Oh, it's you, Mrs. Medford. You don't recognise me, do you? Constable Williams. I assisted you when your husband was into CB radio and drove up the tailboard of a van. So you're Mr. Medford, then?
Yes. Now,
Hey, Charlie, this is Mr. Medford. You know, the one who got trapped in the back of a van.
go on.
Yes.
What is so amusing?
Well, it was rather a silly thing to do, sir.
Yes, on the face of it, but I happen to be the victim of an unfortunate chain of events. I don't normally do silly things such as getting trapped in the back of a van.
No, of course not. So, what can we do for you?
I want to report a lost pig.
A lost pig, is it?
We'd be most grateful if you could help us, Constable Williams. It's very important that we get it back.
Yes, well, we'll try to help, of course. When did you last see the pig?
About an hour ago, just after I gave it a curry.
An Indian pig, was it, sir?
Are you and the laughing policeman over there going to take this matter seriously or not?
There was a very good reason why my husband fed the pig a curry, Constable.
Don't tell me you run out of lamb biryani.
I think I'd like to see your inspector, please.
No, so that won't be necessary. So, you gave the pig a curry, and?
And a bottle of syrup of figs.
You gave it a bottle of syrup of figs.
Yes.
Why?
You see, the pig had eaten a rock cake, and inside the rock cake was the diamond from my engagement ring.
And you see, we had to get the diamond out of the pig, but the pig was loath to perform its bodily functions in part with the diamond, so...
So, to hurry the process along, Terry fed it a curry.
Ah, I'm beginning to see daylight now.
I wish the diamond was.
So what happened then after you gave the pig curry and syrup of figs?
It went off like a dose... went bananas and ran off.
Not surprised.
Well, you'll be wanting a description then
Sir?
of the pig.
No, we don't get too many pigs wandering round Purley, you see.
Oh, but you will help us.
Yeah, well, I can get the lads to keep an eye open for it, I suppose.
Is that all you're going to do? Get the lads to keep an eye open for it?
Well, I could put it on the 10 most wanted pigs list, I suppose.
Are you trying to be facetious, Constable?
Well, it is only a pig.
It's not only a pig, it's a pig with 500 quid with a diamond in it.
Williams, get me a doctor, quick!
A doctor, yes, sir.
I was here first.
What happened, Inspector?
I was driving along and a bloody pig shot out in front of me.
Pig?
Well, we'll be seeing you then.
Thanks for your help.
Sorry about the trouble we had. You!
Him!
Ah.
See, my... Oh, good. You finally got around to unblocking the sink.
No, I'm learning to play the saxophone.
No need to be sarcastic.
Well, I'm not in a good mood after that incident at the police station. And that inspector had no right to breathalyse me. And he deliberately put a hole in it so I couldn't blow it up properly.
But at least he didn't turn green.
No, but I did.
Constable Williams, come in, Terry. It's Constable Williams.
Oh, have you found my pig yet?
Not yet, sir, no. I've called to give you this.
Oh, thank you. What is it?
It's a summons. The inspector's charging you with failing to keep proper control of a pig.
You lot have got it in for me, haven't you?
Sorry, Mr. Mev, only doing my job.
No, you're not. If you were doing your job, you'd be out looking for my pig.
My diamond.
Yeah, that diamond's still in that pig.
No, Terry. Look, it's here.
Huh?
My diamond. It must have gone down the drain when you were washing up after you did the rock cakes. My diamond.
So I've no need to call out the Sweeney, then?
Well, no. And I tell you another thing, if you find that pig, you can keep it. I never want to see a pig again as long as I live.
Pig sick, are you, sir?
Hello. The door's open.
Yes, come in, Austin. Look, I just found my diamond.
Oh, that is good news. It must be your lucky day. As well as yours, Terry.
My lucky day?
Yes, that's why I've called. To tell you won first prize in our raffle.
Oh, first prize. That's marvellous.
Me?
Yes, so I'd be grateful if you'd pick it up at the vicarage.
Oh, certainly. Tell me, what is the first prize?
A pig.
Don't you dare!